Gloria. It's so nice to have a motion picture star on the program who isn't here just to plug some picture she just made. Your picture was such an enormous success, darling, that doesn't need any plugs. Well, what's the news from out in Hollywood?
You mean, what's new along Sunset Boulevard?
You slipped one in, didn't you, darling? Well, let's forget business and just talk some old-fashioned girl talk. Just between the two of us.
Yes, a girl talk just between the three of us.
Oh, Margaret. I forgot all about you. Oh, Gloria, you know Margaret O'Brien, of course.
Yes, hello, Margaret.
Hello, Gloria, darling.
Margaret is going to become an actress in the theater.
Isn't that sweet?
Well, Gloria, I bet you must be exhausted from working in the theater. Oh, here, sweet, have a cigarette.
No, thank you, Tallulah. I don't care for one now.
Have a cigar, darling.
No, thank you, Margaret, darling. Cigar?
Oh, I just carry it to put me at my ease.
Well, Gloria, I was in Hollywood, just a couple of weeks ago. I saw everybody, and everybody was talking
about... the IOK.
Well, everybody was talking about who.
Oh, yes. He's been behaving terribly, I hear.
Oh, terribly. He had the effrontery to come to the studio with the... What's her name?
With what's her name? Where was her husband?
Oh, darling, he was driving that blonde Who's-It down to Palm, or whatchamacallit.
Tallulah, no.
You don't say, darling.
Margaret, please, you don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, yes, I do. I've heard this story before.
What?
This is the first time I heard the details.
Where, may I ask, did you hear this story?
Oh, from some of the kids on the lot. Dean Stockwell, Lionel Barrymore.
That kid Lionel is incorrigible. I'm going to tell his kid Sister Ethel about it.
Oh, Tallulah, I almost forgot, and I don't know whether I should mention this or not, but I just read in the paper where that certain friend of yours got that wonderful award for the best motion picture performance of the year for the Critics' Circle.
Which proves what I've always suspected. The Critics' Circle is a bunch of squares. Well, don't you agree, darling?
Well, I'd like to, but I might want to make another picture in another 20 years.
Well, now, what was the matter with the picture you made, that Sunset Street? I thought it was brilliant.
It's Sunset Boulevard, Tallulah.
Oh, well, I saw it in the neighborhood theater. Well, whatever it was called, it certainly deserved the award, because the same thing, happened to me a few years ago when I made a magnificent picture.
Oh, yes, I saw it. Lifesaver, wasn't it? You were superb.
Lifeboat, darling.
Well, whatever flavor it was, I thought you gave the outstanding performance of the year.
Ladies, if I may say a word.
Oh, you bet, Jose.
Speaking of great pictures, you're forgetting a picture that I made this year. Cyrano de Bergerac.
Darling, don't stick your nose into this argument.
Well, I made a picture once called Journey for Margaret, and I thought it would win the Critics' Award. And when it didn't, did I write them a nasty letter?
This child will someday grow up to be the President of the United States.